Now, I would like to introduce our next guest, who has become an increasingly frequent and very welcome presence in New York over the past decade. She made her Met debut in War and Peace in 2002, and since then she has starred as, among other things, a young bride in I Puritani, Romeo and Juliet, and Lucia di Lammermoor, a young widow in Don Pasquale, and in a bit of extreme casting, a singer in The Tales of Hoffmann. But wait, there's more. Last week, she opened the Met season as a queen in Donizetti's Anna Bolena, and next spring, she will be a sweet young thing on her way to a convent in Manon. Please welcome Anna Netrebko.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening, and thank you so much for being here. Now, everybody in New York actually knows you in some form or another because your picture has, of course, been on the sides of buses and phone booths for months. How does it feel to walk down the street and see yourself everywhere?
Today I was walking with my girlfriends and I saw a picture of Manon, and I stand exactly with the same pose and start to do the picture in front of my picture. Very silly.
You weren't in costume, though.
I wasn't in costume and people didn't recognize me, but I had fun.
That's great. Now, your son Tiago is 3 now. What does he say when he sees mommy on the side of a bus?
Well, he says, Mommy. Mommy.
Does he think this is normal, that everybody's mommy should be on the side of a bus?
I don't think he really understands yet this kind of things. Not yet.
I had the great pleasure of seeing Anna Bolena last night, and I want to say you were wonderful. It was a fantastically wonderful evening at the Met. What is it that made you want to sing that role?
Oh, well, music. It's wonderful music. It's not very well-known opera. It's extremely difficult. And that's why it's so interesting for me to portray this character and to sing this music. And we have a wonderful cast. We have a very nice production, and we are really enjoying what we are doing. Every performance. It's it's tough, but it's very interesting. It's a wonderful experience for all of us, I think.
I have to say the costumes for Anna Bolena are just gorgeous. And I heard via the little thing that you, Peter Gelb, did for Channel 13, for the other public medium in town, that these costumes are authentic right down to the underwear. So I have to ask, what does a well-dressed 16th century English queen wear underneath everything?
Well, I'm wearing my stuff, Victoria's Secret La Perla, which is kind of comfortable.
The costume designer doesn't know this.
The costume designer doesn't know it, okay.
Don't tell anybody.
But, well, I have to say the costumes are really extremely beautiful, as well as they're very heavy and warm. And also my dresser, Susan, she's cursing so badly every time to put me into the dress because it takes 25 minutes at least.
Just like in the 16th century.
Exactly, because everything was done with the hands and...
so there are no zippers?
No. Wow. 25 minutes. With the help of 2 more people.
The costumes do look heavy. Are they easy to move in, or does that in some way add to your performance or detract or
No, they're fine. They're fine. They're a little bit too warm, but we manage how to move in them. Yeah.
So your name is Anna, and you're singing a character named Anna. Has there been any confusion, or have there been any good jokes about that you'd care to share?
No, not actually.
Has it made your husband feel like a king, or like more of a king? You have a fairly famous husband, too. You want to...
No, my husband was there for the premiere. He was very proud. He was, of course, worried about me and about if I will do everything fine. But it was wonderful what I had as such a support from him.
Your husband is the baritone
Erwin Schrott.
Yes.
I think it's interesting also to point out that this may be, is this the toughest role you've ever taken on, would you say?
Yeah, definitely, yes.
In what way? Is it tougher than other ones?
Well, it's difficult to sing. It takes a lot of energy, and
harder than Lucia.
Yes, but in these days, in this period, I just have to really take care of myself and rest well, eat well, and because if you are a little bit tired or not feeling well, I probably will be not able to sing it.
We are in the WQXR Green Space on 105.9 FM. You can also watch this Met season preview live on the internet at WQXR.org. And now we have some video from Anna Bolena from near the end of the opera. I believe it's the mad scene. You want to describe a little bit what's going on before we see it?
A mad scene. Well, it's Donizetti has to write the mad scene, so.
And there always has to be a flute.
It has to be 30 minutes of singing in the end, which is absolutely fantastic music, one of the most beautiful and powerful ever written, and it's a joy for the singer to perform it every time and hear that ovations.
Thank you. And I can attest to the fact that there was an ovation last night.
I think it's interesting that Anna has talked about the fact that this mad scene, because she knows historically that Anne Boleyn was not really insane.
No, and I'm not actually playing her insane.
Right.
I'm just playing her in her illusions, but she coming out from that very quickly.
All right, here is Anna Netrebko singing the mad scene from Gaetano Donizetti's opera Anna Bolena, with Marco Amiriato conducting the Met Opera Orchestra.
Col
recorded on opening night of the Met season, September 26, 2011. My guest, Anna Netrebko, singing the Mad Scene from Donizetti's opera Anna Bolena with Marco Amigliato conducting the Met Opera Orchestra. So I wouldn't let Peter Gelb talk about the production of Manon, which you are singing at the Met, because you did that production at Covent Garden. Can you tell us just a tiny bit about what it's like? The Manon.
Oh,
Yes, you. I wouldn't let you. I was saving it for you.
About production or about Manon?
Just about a tiny bit about the production of Manon that's coming to the Met.
Production is very nice. It's it's kind of traditional, very beautiful, very charming, very French.
What you would want of a Manon? Very French.
I think you will like it.
Good.
I love it. It's very comfortable to sing there. And Laurent, he's a fantastic director. We understood each other immediately, and it was quite very easy what we did.
And you're also making your New York recital debut at
my God,
Carnegie
that's
Hall.
right.
Yeah, as if you didn't have enough to do.
It's October, right? Oh, it's right now.
Carnegie Hall is still something special even after all of this?
Well, Carnegie Hall is always something very special for everyone, and I'm extremely honored to sing there. And this program I know very well, and I perform this in many countries, and it's a very beautiful program.
Great. Anna Netrebko, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.